Hello, family. Welcome to Live Your Legacy. So, sometimes I gotta do like 5 videos before I get the right one. But luckily, I only had to do this is like the second time. So, we good. I couldn't figure out what the message was that I was supposed to deliver, but I got it. So, the last, I don't know, like maybe 2 videos, definitely the last video. I was really in a place where I didn't, I couldn't see and I didn't know. And it low key like drives me crazy being in that particular state. Um, but I understand now what was happening. Um, you don't know your own strength until you're forced to use it. You don't know what you can get through until you have to get through it. Um, so those things that we have to go through are literally to show you who you are, and what you can conquer, especially when your faith is on point. Like when you know and you know, and the devil knows you know. Oh, baby, at that when you're going through your valleys, he's everywhere. Everywhere you turn, he's everywhere, making you trying to convince you that the route you're going is wrong. He'll try to make you see your life in a negative state so that you can't see what's actually happening, and good shit's actually happening. When you don't know, that's when God's working. When you feel like you're walking blind and you're not getting any answers, that's because he's working. And I mean, it's uncomfortable as shit for sure. But that's what was happening. Um, they say I kept seeing, before you hit your breakthrough, your whole life falls apart, and that's legitimately what not it seemed like was happening. Like it, well, it seemed like it was happening, but it really wasn't. But it did seem like it. But new things can't birth into the old. Like the old has to leave so that it can make room for new to come. But when you're going through it, I mean, I mean, those of you who listened to the last podcast, I was going through it. I really was, because I didn't know and I couldn't see. I didn't know what was going to happen, how it was going to work out. But I've hit the other side. But I need to say this. It's not like the next day everything's gonna miraculously, get better. No, you have to build yourself back up again. Um, but and this requires a completely new version of you. You cannot give the same effort that you were giving in your last chapter, the last phase. You cannot do the same things that you were doing. Everything has to change in order for everything to change, right? Your level of faith has to increase. Your level of everything has to level up. You have to level up. But before you can do that, you got to go through a test and see, are you capable? Can you handle this? Can I trust you with this? And once you pass, you got to build back up again. And like I said, that requires a whole nother level of everything. But if you got through the valley, then you know what you can get through, what you can do, who the hell you are. Even though the enemy, he's a motherfucker. Like, he, for real, like, he will make you question everything about you. All the things you know about you, and you've already done that. If you listen to the last podcast, I said I couldn't understand why I was allowing certain things, like allowing myself to entertain certain emotions, certain things, when I know I've already mastered this area. This should not even be an issue, but it was. Like, that's what he'll do, that shit, man. But I'm feeling much better now. And I'm ready to work for sure. But I gotta start back from what seems like square one, but it won't take as long. I think I'm pretty sure that's how this works. I should move through it a lot faster than I did the last 1,000 million times I've done this. But we good though. We good. But I wanted to share that with you guys, that new seasons, new levels require new levels. New levels of everything. All right, I love you all. I'm out of here. Peace. Hello.